같은 너야 이미 시작된 걸
What? Every single day going MIA. Yeah, I'm over, yeah, what more can I say? 너는 지루해, move out of the way. Just let it go, boy. 머리 bling bling, style bling bling. Bet you don't recognize me. Only love me when I'm leaving. Don't you know that it's so ironic? 'Cause I don't need you by my side. I'll be fine. 혼자가 좋아 better on my own. It's ironic. What? That you love me now when I'm not around. Ain't it funny? Ha. Say you want me back, but I'm over that. If you wanna cry, you can cry. Say you're gonna change, but I know that's a lie. Don't make me laugh. Does he love me? Yes. Does he love me? Not. I don't give a damn. $20 bills. I don't want your moolah. 나는 원해 chill. That boy is a loser. He's so mad, but I still 녹아내려 mellow. 혼자 살래? I don't got time for none of that. Oh, I really like it. Oh, I'm better when you're not around. Even like a fire, it's time to burn it down. It's too late to take it back. 'Cause I don't need you by my side. I'll be fine. 혼자가 좋아 better on my own. It's ironic. What? That you love me now when I'm not around. Ain't it funny? Ha. Say you want me back, but I'm over that. If you wanna cry, you can cry. Say you're gonna change, but I know that's a lie. Don't make me laugh. Does he love me? Yes. Does he love me? Not. I don't give a damn. It's ironic. What? It's ironic. What?
Whispers in my head. What you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 난 지켜내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. 쏟아지는 말 이미 어지러운 이 세상 속에서 어둠 속의 light 붙잡아 진실한 나만의 beliefs. 차가운 바람 그득하니 앉아 내 마음속에 새겨둔 작은 위로를 더 꺼내야 하나. 우울함의 파도를 가라앉혀. But when you feel like giving up, remember, keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. Nobody knows.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early. Cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging, take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy, that's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels, just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead, wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win, it's how my life set up. Slim don't fold, probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience and your calling will reach you, but you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing, I'm focused. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This could make a movie on screen when I step out there and scene with me go. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
Love me or hate me, God knows it made it when he let his eyes on me. 여기 네 눈이 날 바라보는 눈빛이 이미 다 말해줘. No, I ain't gonna let anyone keep me down. No, no, you just gotta keep up 'cause I ain't gonna slow down. No, no, everyone just wanna get to know ya. 이미 시작된 걸. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. You got stung by honeybee. You just wait and see. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. 저에게 순 없을 거야. 아마도 그럴 거야. Lazy lover, undercovers. 너 지금 이 느낌. Eating biscuits, sharing secrets. Now it's just you and me. No, I ain't gonna let anyone keep me down. No, no, you just gotta keep up 'cause I ain't gonna slow down. No, no, everyone just wanna get to know ya. 이미 시작된 걸. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. You got stung by honeybee. You just wait and see. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. 저에게 순 없을 거야. 아마도 그럴 거야. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. You got stung by honeybee. You just wait and see. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. 저에게 순 없을 거야. 아마도 그럴 거야. How do you think I'm sweet? I'm sweet, so sweet. Baby, I'm so sweet. Oh, you got stung, honeybee. You just wait and see.
What? Every single day going MIA. Yeah, I'm over, yeah, what more can I say? 너는 지루해, move out of the way. Just let it go, boy. 머리 bling bling, style bang bang. Bet you don't recognize me. Only love me when I'm leaving. Don't you know that it's so ironic? 'Cause I don't need you by my side. I'll be fine. 혼자가 좋아 better on my own. It's ironic. What? That you love me now when I'm not around. Ain't it funny? Ha. Say you want me back, but I'm over that. If you wanna cry, you can cry. Say you're gonna change, but I know that's a lie. Don't make me laugh. Does he love me? Yes. Does he love me? Not. I don't give a damn. $20, $100 bills. I don't want your new love. 나는 원해 chill. That boy is a loser. He's so mad, but I still 녹아내려 mellow. 혼자 살래. I don't got time for none of that. Oh, I really like it. Oh, I'm better when you're not around. Keep on like a fire. It's time to burn it down. It's too late to take it back. 'Cause I don't need you by my side. I'll be fine. 혼자가 좋아 better on my own. It's ironic. What? That you love me now when I'm not around. Ain't it funny? Ha. Say you want me back, but I'm over that. If you wanna cry, you can ironic. What?
Whispers in my head. What you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 난 지켜내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. 쏟아지는 말 이미 어지러운 이 세상 속에서 어둠 속의 light 붙잡아 진실한 나만의 beliefs. 차가운 바람 그득하니 앉아 내 마음속에 새겨둔 작은 위로를 또 꺼내야 하나. 우울함의 파도를 가라앉혀. But when you feel like giving up, remember, keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. Nobody knows.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early. Cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging. Take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy. That's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels. Just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead. Wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win. It's how my life set up. Slim don't fold. Probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience and your calling will reach you. But you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing, I'm focused. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This could make a movie on screen. When I step out there, it's scene with me go. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
같은 너야 이미 시작된 걸
What? Every single day going MIA. Yeah, I'm over, yeah, what more can I say? 너는 지루해, move out of the way. Just let it go, boy. 머리 bling bling, style bang bang. Bet you don't recognize me. Only love me when I'm leaving. Don't you know that it's so ironic? 'Cause I don't need you by my side. I'll be fine. 혼자가 좋아 better on my own. It's ironic. What? That you love me now when I'm not around. Ain't it funny? Ha. Say you want me back, but I'm over that. If you wanna cry, you can cry. Say you're gonna change, but I know that's a lie. Don't make me laugh. Does he love me? Yes. Does he love me? Not. I don't give a damn. $20 bills. I don't want your moolah. 난 you wanna chill. That boy is a loser. He's so mad, but I stay no
I'm Sweet Patty Adams. Thank you for joining us back here again at Track 2 in the wonderful Mount Warren Indoor Leisure Centre. Fantastic facility. So great to have Logan City supporting this event. It is an incredible tournament that we've witnessed. I did have the privilege of commentating for the Australia-New Zealand game yesterday, and it was an absolute nail-biter. So just at the moment, we're having some technical issues. Purple Rain is my co-commentator here. They will be back as soon as they sort the technical issues out. But I cannot wait to see how this game goes. Both of these teams have had a chance to rest overnight. It was neck and neck. It was so tight yesterday. Be interesting to see what the bench coaches may have come up with as ways of Australia maximising the gameplay that got them the win yesterday, and how New Zealand hopes to counter that and carry themselves through, because it was an absolute nail-biter. We are up for, yet again, more world-quality athletics. Let's see if Pepper Rain is there.
Am I here now?
I can hear you in my head.
Cool. I had this whole great opening spiel about this being the third place playoff of the female division for the JRDA World Cup 2025. But my microphone wasn't working.
It was absolutely beautiful, which is why I kept my mouth shut and didn't take it over from you. So thank you for coming and doing it again a little bit there. Get us back up to speed.
So we currently are about to have Team New Zealand versus Team Australia playing off for third in the female division.
And stream is being brought to you there by Sports Connection Australia. We've got Jen working the camera for us.
We will give a team lineup rundown when we can, but we are about to kick off.
And just going to see, does that look like Spitfire on the track, ready to block for Australia? We've got number 6, I can see, Cat Crusader.
We are on the opposite side of the track to the jammer line, so we do apologise for any delays in jammer numbers. I believe that is actually Wheels jamming Australia.
And that is Inkspill for New Zealand, has gone through, taking the lead.
Not lead.
Oh, not lead.
No pass, no penalty by the looks.
So
Wheels for Australia out of the pack, picking up a lead jammer.
Inkspill being hit to the inside, unable to call this one off. So fighting very hard at the front of the pack there, as Wheels is running into that fierce black defense there. Oh, tiny moves. Multiplayer block penalty being assigned there to number 21 Glider.
That is 4 points for Wheels.
I am, though, really enjoying. It's such a strange thing to say of this sport because it is so physically active, and yet this is quite a calm start to the game at this level. They have, unlike yesterday's game, which was only the single half hour, this is the full hour with 2 30-minute halves. So the team's clearly switching up some of their strategies to make sure they can last the distance.
Coming through at the end of that last jam, we have Australia picking up 7 points, New Zealand on 6. So very early days, but a very close game so far.
And this is how it was yesterday, but they do have the full hour game, so the dynamic may change a lot sooner. We do not know.
Lead jammer for Australia.
Again?
That is Flying Fox.
Now I can see it does look like, yes. Oh, sorry, I'm not looking at what I was looking at because I just got distracted by Flying Fox. How do you not get distracted by that toe stop work around the inside?
That is Manic Mushroom now jamming for New Zealand after a star pass.
That was what I thought I was seeing when Flying Fox just blew my mind.
I did not see who the initial jammer was, so my apologies for that.
We're a little far from the New Zealand bench as their skaters head out. It is slightly, again, difficult for us to catch their numbers. That looks like Black Widow, though. Up to jam for New Zealand, judging by the height. They're going to be helped out there by Rainbow Dash, who did phenomenal work yesterday, covering from front to back of pack. Very fearsome blocker. It looks like they're being assisted as well by Skeleton.
And that is Godwin jamming for Australia.
Oh, I don't think I saw Godwin jamming yesterday.
Well, you just got a good view of it. Godwin,
Certainly
lead
did.
jammer for Australia.
So I don't know if Godwin was rested yesterday and being saved for this game, or if this is the part of the change of tactics.
Initial pass completed by Black Widow after a last-minute challenge from April O'Wheel.
As we're re-entering the pack, Godwin has yet to clear on this scoring pass.
But
Black Widow picking up 4 points. Godwin getting a tap there, and that was Rainbow Dash being taken back, but Australia well over, it looks like, well across Rainbow Dash's coverage of the pack.
Black Widow coming back into the pack. That is
There's a Rainbow Dash yielding Godwin back. So I saw this quite a lot in the game yesterday. Those rainbow striped knee pads, very helpful to pick Rainbow Dash out in the pack. They will be up the front, one-on-one blocking. Well done, Godwin. That was a great skills there. Managing to keep themselves middle of the track. New Zealand defence unable to carry them to that outside line, no matter how hard they tried there. There's Black Widow. Black Widow did have a harder time making it through the Australian defence yesterday at the outside of the game. But
both jammers coming out of the pack now for 4 points, but Godwin calls the jam.
So it looks like that was an 8 points each jam, but early lead there is still Australia on 21 points to New Zealand 14. We have Inkspill coming back to jam for New Zealand, and in the green. I tell you what, this is kind of fun for me because I'm slightly getting a better view of the blockers, and I do always feel like the blockers don't get as much of an opportunity to be seen. It's always easier to pick out the jammers. So from my vantage point, I'm enjoying getting to see the blockers. So I can see Rainbow Dash is out there blocking for New Zealand again.
Well, we are in an official timeout. There are a few questions in the chat I will address. There is the question that are the USA and Australia the only two teams with both open and female teams for this World Cup? The answer is yes.
Mm-hmm.
And the next game coming up is on track 1. That is our open division grand final. The US versus France.
All right, so here we see Inkspill, fancy footwork, good water falling from Australia, but a fantastic assist there from Skeleton getting just in the way as they were trying to waterfall and shut down Inkspill. Oops, Skeleton now off to the penalty box. I missed what the hand signal was on that call. Wheels having a much harder time now. You're seeing the New Zealand defence reforming and rolling around them. And again, this is Rainbow Dash. We saw this quite a lot in the game yesterday. Australia is aware of what Rainbow Dash is capable of. I saw them deliberately blocking and getting in the way of the yield backs.
But that is a 4-point pass picked up there by Fearless. Oh, Inkspill, sorry. I was looking at the wrong 9.
They're a little tricky. We have a 9 and a 0-9. Both playing for New Zealand. All right.
And the amount of times you see a number on a roster that has the 0 but XL's cut it off or something like that.
It will happen. Now, 19 for Australia. Double whammy heading out to do some blocking for Australia. Who else have we got? 002, 2 up on the pack. Now, again, I'm sorry, I cannot quite make out either jammer, but New Zealand's going to be helped out. Jemski forming up, and a beautiful outside line pass there with Fearless. This is Fearless.
Oh! It's like I have a fifth sense. Alrighty. And that is Flying Fox out for Australia.
Oh.
Firmly wedged
Look
in
at
that New
that
Zealand
fight.
tripod.
But attacking the arms to get in the middle of that defensive formation, using the legs to push forwards, holding on the outside line.
Unfortunately, though, I think that's a cut track
There
penalty
was.
being issued to Flying Fox.
Must have been just a part of the wheel touching outside there. So we have a power jam for New Zealand, but look at that double whammy is just all over Inkspill, but Inkspill gets away. They waterfall, Inkspill making it through the pack. So this is how the game went yesterday. It was nail-biting, very, very equally matched teams with skills and abilities.
All right.
It was down to the very last few jams when Australia was able to really focus their gameplay and bring it home right at the end. So this game is a long way from over. Flying Fox back from the penalty box and pushing hard against that New Zealand defence there. Chaos. Last line.
That is initial pass completed for Flying Fox.
Brilliant work there. The amount of power they generated in their legs to keep pushing past. Fearless, waving their hands to the crowd, getting some love there. So
We're going to be seeing a few repeats of games that were very tight in the pool games. Oh, the ranking game, sorry. And it'll be interesting to see how things shake out with an extra half hour of game time.
Extra half hour, now that they have some awareness of one another's gameplay and they've had a little time overnight to reconsider strategies. So it will be very interesting to see how things switch up. Oh, Chaos trying to knock number 16, Godwin.
Godwin, lead jammer for Australia.
It was a nice try by Chaos, but Godwin just rode that one out, kept the legs moving and not phased at all, but now coming up against that powerhouse. Triangle formation by New Zealand there.
Black Widow getting run back by the Australian defence.
And New Zealand opting not to run an assist, letting Black Widow fight. Black Widow is a fighter. Look at him go. Look at the hold now. We're getting some movement. Godwin managing to slowly start bleeding New Zealand opposition off as they have to drop off to bridge back to remain in play. But this does mean, oh my God, Black Widow. And that was Ratbag from Australia coming out for that last hit. And
It was so close to success, but
beautiful.
Unfortunately,
Beautiful
Ratbag
time.
also leaving the track, so Black Widow is free to step right back on.
It does happen. It's the intensity and the focus. So, yeah, if you have that opportunity to take it to the line, because we have had a lead change.
Yes, we have New Zealand on 35 to Australia 25.
And just under 20 minutes on this
First
game.
half.
First half, thank you. I was about to say game, but going, no, there's 2 periods this time. And so, yeah, we are seeing these really tight starts. It's, okay. I am already seeing the shift in the strategies. There goes New Zealand. I believe that could be Inkspill again. Yes, it is number 9, Inkspill.
Round the inside apex, and that is wheels for Australia, pushing at the front of the pack, just through the last lines of New Zealand's defence, but getting, unfortunately, sent to the back of the pack.
Rainbow Dash, but there you saw the coverage by Australia. They are Slappy Little Vegemite looking for Rainbow Dash, doing those yield back, so they did stop Rainbow Dash from going back as far as they could have.
Inkspill out for 4 points.
And this is what we're seeing as the players have that experience to know what to look for from one another. They're changing things up.
We have had a star pass for Team Australia. That is Slappy Little Vegemite now jamming.
Slappy Little Vegemite did jam quite a lot yesterday, so great person to have on board to take the star there. And look at that beautiful pass as this pack has now become scattered. But we're already seeing on the whistles. Oh, it is a power jam for Australia. That was why we were seeing You get the fight. Now you see Australia going to break up and surround that New Zealand defence, getting the outside line.
That is 4 points for Slappy Little Vegemite.
We saw this all yesterday. We're going to keep seeing this, and today we get to see it for an entire hour. Slappy Little Vegemite has been hit to the inside line there, yielded back by... I think that was Whiskers doing the yield back, but we've got Whiskers, Dynamite, and number 67, Scarface Claw.
Inkspill is in the process of returning to the track from the penalty box. But that is jam over.
And at the end of that jam, 7 points on the board for New Zealand, 12-point jam for Australia. So close that gap down. It is now Australia 37, New Zealand 42. 5 points in it. We're having much tighter starts. These pack starts.
We are in an official timeout.
So compared to yesterday, I do think there was we were getting jammers through a lot quicker after the initial whistle had blown. I think there was more offense being given to support each team. We're giving some offensive assistance to their jammers. We're not seeing that as much yet at this stage of the game. Everyone is really tightening their focus down on containing the other jammer. It has worked in New Zealand's favour slightly, because when their jammer finally is clear of the Australian pack, New Zealand blockers are right there. They had that front line. So they've had that little bit of assist and pass there.
So while we have an official timeout, do we want to start running through some of these team lists that we did not get to before the game?
I love you, Purple Rain. This is why Purple Rain is here with us. So they think of the important things.
So beginning with Team New Zealand, we have 010 Skeleton, 02 Gemsky, 09 Fearless, 101 Whiskers, 13 Black Widow, 2007 Glitter Bomb, 21 Glider, 211 Dynamite, 45 Alarm Her, 53 Rainbow Dash, 616 Ghost Pepper, 67 Scarface Claw, 77 Chaos, 83 Manic Mushroom, and 9 Inkspill.
And playing for Team Australia, 002 is 2 Up, 08 Rat Bag, 11 Spitfire, 16 Godwin, 188 is Iris, 19 Double Whammy, 3 Nell's Bells, 321 Madness, 416 is Glare Bear, 51 is Wheels, 6 Cat Crusader, 62 Flying Fox, 66 April O'Wheel, 77 Slappy Little Vegemite, and rounding out the lineup, number 91 Pocket Rocket. And watching, I always enjoy watching how different players manage these unexpected pauses in gameplay. You can't maintain that degree of intensity, that mental focus, and you shouldn't try to. You will burn out before the game is over. So watching them relax, people are chatting, and then we get that beautiful moment when the whistle goes and you see everyone will snap right back to business.
So while we are having a moment for our officials to sort out some officially business, on the crew for this game, we have Wolverine, Dinotello TR2, Killer, Wolverine again, apparently. It must be a
Wolverine
HR versus
everywhere.
just
Wolverine
position.
They're everywhere.
Skittles, Scrapple Pie, Buster Hammy, B-Rex, Kawaii, Stormfly, Switzerland, Roger Jamjet, Honey Badger, Millennium Falcon, Spanners, Dinosaurus, Sparkling Brute, Johnster, and Slow Fox.
Now, Dinotello did tell me that of the 2 dinos on this crew,
Only
'cause
one's a
there's Dino
dino,
and
one's a
Dino.
dino.
Thank you. That's how we tell them apart. Otherwise, twins, or if it wasn't for the stripes, you
The
would.
hair.
And the height. And the youth. But there we go. All players focused back in on this game for third in the female division.
Flying Fox taking a spill on the
Running
track.
into Rainbow Dash. Beautiful. Flying Fox keeping themselves in the middle of the track, taking the no pass, no penalty.
But we have had a star pass on Team New Zealand to Rainbow Dash, so this will be a 2-minute jam with no lead.
We do, however, have pack advantage Australia as Glitter Bomb just went to the penalty box for New Zealand. So there's Rainbow Dash lining up against that Australian defence.
Flying Fox out the front of the pack for 4 points for Team Australia.
Pack brought to a standstill and we were not able to see through. Oh, a back block penalty is assigned to Rainbow Dash.
So this is a power jam for Team
and look
Australia.
At New Zealand, I have not seen anyone attempt to speed up the pack this tournament. They tried. It happened for a couple of seconds, not long enough. That was number 6-7, Scarface Claw, getting caught amongst the Australian defence. So great job on the Australian blockers there.
That is another 4 points to
and now
Flying Fox.
Australia has brought this pack to a standstill, which is what they want in this situation. Chaos now has managed to hit Flying Fox out as Rainbow Dash returns from the penalty box.
With a huge run back.
Chaos sent to the penalty box. I think it was a destruction of pack.
Rainbow Dash is out of the front of the pack for 4 points for Team New Zealand.
And we have, as you'll recall, no lead jammer on this one. So once Rainbow Dash went to the penalty box, or once the star was passed after Australia got out with the no pass, no penalty.
No lead.
Thank you. No lead jammer was possible. So that was our full 2 minutes. And look at this scoreboard, lead change again. I think we had 4 at least lead changes in the game yesterday. And that was a 30-minute game. So I think, what do we get? Lead change 3 so far. So that is Australia is now on 57 points. That was a 20-point jam for Australia. Really maximised the opportunity there.
Question in the chat there. The star on New Zealand's cover is a silver fern.
Hello, it's our national symbol.
That is lead jammer to Godwin for Team Australia.
Chaos returning to the track from the penalty box in time to join Glider. At the front has Glider, beautiful little booty burp.
And the jammer for Team New Zealand is Fearless.
Fantastic work by Godwin there, yielding back at exactly the right point and then just sprinting straight through the pack. Glider now holding number, Apollo Wheels has tipped out Fearless. Fearless yielding back. Godwin going through for more points. Pack advantage New Zealand now as we seem to have two. Nope. Yes. Oh.
One Australian blocker in the Spank Alley penalty box.
So much movement. I've got to get my eyes up to speed. Godwin having good fight there against Glitter Bomb. Glitter Bomb braced by Chaos.
That New Zealand pack is getting long, but closing in again now.
Amazing. They did a great job containing Godwin as long as they did. Godwin gets away, runs into Glider.
That is initial pass complete for Fearless, but Godwin calls the jam.
And that was fantastic. How many points on that jam? That was a 12-point jam. So Australia extending their lead out. New Zealand 50, Australia 69 with 13 minutes still left on this period. Ooh, look at that overlay. Cumulative score by jam. So, okay, New Zealand had a bit of a spike there for a while. Australia seems to be doing a long, slow, steady burn with a rise towards the end there. So, Australia picking up on their scoring.
Jamming currently for Team Australia is Wheels, pushing through the front of the pack and just picking up a lead jammer.
Ink Spill has been unable to clear the pack and there was almost only half a lap away. That pack was so long that when Australia got the through for lead, Inkspill was possibly only half a lap away.
And then also copying a big run back from Glare Bear.
Look at that though. New Zealand really honing in their focus on shutting down this scoring pass. Glider taking, I'm sorry, who was our Australian jammer? Wheels?
Wheels, yes.
Wheels. Yes. Thank you.
A
And
big
there
hit
has
on
been
Wheels there
a
by...
Star did pass to Manic Mushroom, but the jam is called off.
Jemski throwing a big hit on Wheels at the end of that jam there.
All right. So New Zealand managing to contain Australia to only 4 points on that jam. Still unable to score themselves. Jam Love on the line happening there. Love to see that. That looks like Chaos stepping up to jam for New Zealand, I think.
And I think it is maybe Pocket Rocket for the first time this game for Team Australia.
Okay. Chaos did jam quite a bit yesterday. We've been seeing Chaos blocking more this game so far. Possibly a change in strategy due to Australia finding their stride.
A lot of these junior skaters do seem very willing to have a go at everything, where
They
the
seem
adults
really
tend to
versatile.
stay in their lanes.
They do seem incredibly versatile. And it's interesting to see how the bench coaches are using that strategically. All right, a very careful start there. That's Pocket Rocket jumping through the Australian defence, who are busy locking down Chaos. Chaos.
That is lead a jammer to New
I
Zealand.
saw the moment when Chaos actually was looking and could see the inside line about to open up for them. I mentioned this yesterday. The thing with the jammers is they're not looking for where the gaps are. They are looking for where the gaps are about to be.
Pocket Rocket getting sent all the way to the back of the pack, but there is currently only...
Hanging in. Oh, so close, Pocket Rocket.
There was one New Zealand blocker in the mix for a while there, but they did
Look at
manage
this
to
movement.
run back Pocket Rocket and then find some friends. That was, of course, Rainbow Dash once again being a menace.
Chaos didn't try for that inside line jump, but the Australian coverage is fantastic.
That is jam called.
Fantastic defense there by the Australian blockers. Good coverage, good awareness. They were
A 9-point jam there for Team New Zealand, taking them to 59. Australia on 73.
all right, so shortening Australia's lead back down. It's only 14 points. We've already seen a 20-point jam in this game. No one is relaxing. No one is breathing easy at this point.
Alrighty, that is
The blue skates. Fearless. Fearless is the blue skates. Number 9 for New Zealand. New Zealand now with a power jam as number 16, Godwin.
That is a cut track penalty being assessed.
All
And
right.
lead jammer for
We
Fearless for
do-
Team New Zealand.
We do have pack advantage to Australia. They have one job now, and that is to stop the New Zealand jammer. New Zealand trying to keep the Australian blockers apart. I don't realise they had... Ratbag yielding, and Fearless has had a penalty assigned and has not heard the call.
Godwin has returned from the Spank Alley penalty box and is back on track jamming for Team Australia. That
now-
pack is a long way away from the...
Yes, that front blocking body, but this is now Australia's power jam. Manic Mushroom caught behind the Australian defence, tries to slow down Godwin. Godwin making up for lost time in that penalty box, taking some hits there from Jemski. Rainbow Dash.
Godwin just busting these packs apart past the length of the legal engagement zone.
Absolutely. It is getting stretched out so far and so long. Australia, good, drawing the pack to a stop there. New Zealand only have a Rainbow Dash and Manic Mushroom to block on track. New Zealand very effectively splitting New Zealand's only two defence apart.
That was some beautiful team offense there
But
from Team
now
Australia.
Australians going to the bin. We have, okay, Ratbag is the sole blocker on track, but, oh, that fine line. The Ratbag to not break pack.
A lot happened in that jam. We'll see how many people exactly are able to participate in the next jam. There was
It's going to be very
quite a bit
interesting.
of penalty box action.
So I'm seeing 2 Australian blockers sitting currently in the penalty box. We have the New Zealand jammer is standing.
And 4 New Zealand blockers on track.
So pack advantage New Zealand, but power jam start and New Zealand calling a timeout. I think it's a very good idea. That was a really hectic last jam. That's quite often a sign that the focus is starting to become a bit frayed.
With
And
so many penalties in that last jam. Just
we have
wondering
a
if it would be
penalty
possible
overlay?
to take
Yeah.
a look at those.
thank you so much. Woo! Look at that.
Oh, we've got
How
2
exciting.
on 3 for New Zealand and
yep,
quite
yep.
a few skaters already
Mm.
on 2.
Yes, we do. That was a hectic jam. Thank you so much to our Ninjas squad.
Team
Ninja squad operatives, NSOs.
Team Australia, we've got 2 skaters on 2. And it's pretty clean, but most skaters have picked up at least 1 so far.
Yeah. So out there for Australia, apparently if you're only going to send out 2 blockers for a power jam start, you're going to send out Madness. Yep, Madness. And
I think that's Glare Bear.
Glare Bear, long and tall with a 5 at the end of the number. 416. Oh, I clearly need to squint hard. That's it. I'm investing in binoculars. So New Zealand have a single focus at this point in time. But we saw some nice strategy before when Ratbag was the only blocker on track for their jammer. They were staying out of the way to not mess up the pack, but also managing to
pack
not
is
break pack.
That pack is absolutely running right now, but
Well, that's what New Zealand wanted, that movement, and that was enough time to get Fearless out of the penalty box, and they have held wheels up long enough. Fearless returning from the penalty box, picking up lead jammer. Excellent strategy, New Zealand.
Australia have now had all their blockers return from the Spank Alley penalty box.
And so now Fearless is having the reverse situation, being held up. Yielded back there by Iris. Oh, Wheels fighting up against Black Widow blocking. Black Widow. Jemski coming up for the hit, but unable to take Wheels out of bounds. Fearless calling that jam off.
6 minutes left in the half, and we have New Zealand on 61 to Australia's 85.
So Australia's defence there managing to only give up a 1 point to New Zealand in that jam. Fantastic work. Oh, seriously. It's like literally got a clump of officials right where we have the jammers. So sorry. Oh, that looks like chaos.
And it looks like Flying Fox for
Chaos
Australia.
has cut track. It is a power jam for Australia. Australia getting a signal coming from the bench to their players. And oh, look at that assist. Double whammy coming in.
Some great team offense there from Team Australia to get Flying Fox out of the pack to pick up lead jammer.
Fantastic events. Double whammy, unfortunately, did just lose a little bit of focus on their direction there in the penalty box now. Australia standing still as New Zealand runs. Glider had been hit out. They were waiting for Glider to come back on track. Make pack where they were. Chaos back from the penalty box.
Hit out of track and recycled there by the Australian defence.
So now Flying Fox running into some solid New Zealand defence.
That is initial pass for Chaos, but the jam is called.
And again, we're getting more penalties. That was only 2 New Zealand blockers on track, so may have been a player released from the bin as that whistle was going. So Australia has now wound their lead out significantly more. 61, New Zealand 93 to Australia, so 32-point difference. We've got Fearless coming back to jam for New Zealand against Godwin, is it?
That is
No.
Godwin for Australia.
I'm starting to get Godwin. All right. With only 2 New Zealand blockers on track, they've sent out Dynamite and Rainbow Dash. And you can see why. They managed to hold Godwin up, but Godwin has held on and gotten through for lead jammer.
That was some great one-on-one defense, though, from Dynamite.
Absolutely. The New Zealand blockers are doing beautiful one-on-one work. It's a few other areas obviously need to tighten up because Australia are maximising there.
Looks like
Manic Mushroom.
potentially a forearms being assessed to Godwin.
45,
So
alarm her.
it is now a power jam for New Zealand.
And the star was passed to alarm her, which is why you saw that frantic focus on getting through the pack there. So now New Zealand doing what they can to contain the Australian defence. Iris is being held up there by Fearless. We've got...
really just providing a distraction there to clean up that inside line.
And sometimes that's all you need. If you can visually distract an opposition at that critical moment.
That is 4 points for Alarm Her.
And New Zealand is just about to lose their pack advantage as Nels Bells returns to track. Ratbag and Apollo Wheels yielding Alarm Her back.
Looks like Ratbag getting a penalty there.
Do think it was a destruction of pack. I didn't quite catch the hand signal. Oh, but now Alarm Her. See Alarm Her slowing down their approaches. They were facing up against Iris and... Whoop.
Godwin coming back on a track and picking up another 4-point pass before the conclusion of that jam. We have Australia on 97, a 12-point jam for New Zealand, taking them to 16-point jam for New Zealand, taking them to 77.
All right.
20 minutes in it, 2 minutes left in this first half.
So they've clawed back another 12 points off Australia's lead. Now there are 20 points in it. And as we've already seen before, there have been 20-point jams.
Alrighty.
There's chaos jamming for New Zealand. Running into being held up by Spitfire.
That is Wheels out there for Team Australia. Firmly wedged into
Rainbow
that New
Dash.
Zealand tripod.
Oh! And those little gaps. Who was that assisting? Was that Spitfire? It's nicely assisted Spitfire.
That is initial pass completed for Wheels, but 4 points picked up by Chaos for Team New Zealand.
Wheels running back in against a wall of black defence. Chaos. Oh, goes to the inside where the opposition is, then uses their own team to ride outside. Australia unable to waterfall and just quickly enough. Chaos having the speed there. And they're going, but now, here we go.
Wheels is out for 4 points for Australia. That is a third scoring pass for Chaos for Team New Zealand.
Now this pack is moving and New Zealand is keeping this one running. They've got some momentum. It's possibly the last jam this period. So they are taking their points and hoping their blockers can continue to take the wind out of Wheels' sails. And they're doing it. They're keeping this pack moving in front of Wheels. Oh, Chaos taking the hit to Ratbag.
This is turning into a huge jam for Chaos. We're up a 20-point pass so far and still 30 seconds remaining.
Now, Wheels is picking up points here and there, but not as many. They are still not clear. And that was Fearless then hitting Wheels out just as they thought they were about to be clear of the pack. Yielded all the way back. Chaos held back of Spitfire there. Spitfire doing some really, really nice blocking out the front of the pack. It looked like they were assisted by Nels Bells. Hard to see Nels Bells. Such a slight body. And there has been a star pass to Nels Bells. So yes, I do apologise for not seeing Nels and Spitfire.
Jam over, and we are going into half-time with just 1 point in it. New Zealand 104 points to Australia 105.
And that was a 27-point jam, I just need to say.
This will be a second half not to be missed. We'll be back in about 14 minutes.
See you soon.
whispers in my head. What you gonna do? 선택의 기로에 난 지켜내려 해. 쉽지 않아도 진실한 나만의 beliefs. You know what they say, don't brag about what you have. Be careful and be humble, otherwise you should be ready to stumble. You know what they say, 자신감이 없니? 왜 당당하게 살지를 못해? Keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. 쏟아지는 말 이미 어지러운 이 세상 속에서 어둠 속의 light 붙잡아 진실한 나만의 beliefs. 차가운 바람 그득하니 앉아 내 마음속에 새겨둔 작은 위로를 더 꺼내야 하나. 우울함의 파도를 가라앉혀. But when you feel like giving up, remember, keep walking your way, don't look back. 너만의 길이야. Even when you fall, don't look back. 사실은 말이야. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. 'Cause it's only yours. Only yours, yeah. Nobody knows.
Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Built to thrive, ain't just here for the ride. Don't know how I caught this stride, but since then it been live, I'm up early. Cause I ain't missing the shot when I'm worthy. I've been chasing rings, they only want in the jersey, yeah. Slimmer than after the Benjamin versus unlimited. Blood in this ink, I've been hemorrhaging. Take me to imaging. No, they can't match with their energy. That's why I'm finna be taking the game to new levels. Just peep how I'm sending it. I put the music up first and competition come last. Repetitions beat them beyond recognition. We are eons ahead. Wait till the price catch up. I always knew I'd win. It's how my life set up. Slim don't fold. Probably bumping some old in the whip. Game sold from the people much older out here. Keep patience and your calling will reach you. But you probably prolong it if nobody can't teach you. But back to this greatness unfolding. I don't see nobody outpacing. I'm focused. Mental in shape and I ain't shaking this motion. This can make a movie on screen. When I step out there, it's seen with me go. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show. Hit the scene and it's all green. On go, we ain't never doing small things. Being fitted for the crown, cause we all kings. If you know you got to shine, let them people know it's time for the show.
Alrighty, we are minutes away from the second half. But if you did not join us in the first half, it was an absolute cracker. And we are coming into period 2 with New Zealand on 104 points, Australia just 1 point ahead on 105.
So both teams have already cracked the ton. Both teams have already spent an unfortunate amount of time in the penalty box as well. No individual skater spending any more time than anyone else, thankfully.
Speaking of penalties, can we take a look at that overlay?
That will be fantastic to get caught up to speed if possible, so when that can come in. So yeah, penalties, New Zealand, I'm not surprised they're with Fearless on 4.
And a couple of skaters on 3. Looks like Skeleton, Jemski and Dynamite. Most players picking up at least 1.
All right, so Australia, again, they've got 1 on 4, April O'Wheel.
And a few on 3 as well.
Oh,
Looks
very
like
similar.
Ratbag, Spitfire and Nels Bells.
But I do like to see that's a reasonably good spread. No one seems to be drawing an excessive amount at this level of gameplay. So if you were, again, and I don't know how you couldn't have been here for the first, but if you weren't able to be here for the first half, the 27-point jam to finish it was an absolute nail-biter. So that's what it took for New Zealand to just draw back in Australia's lead. They did it in one jam. We now have another half hour of this sort of intensity and focus. So,
I mean, it is a Monday, so I will excuse those of you that are at work having to earn the money to pay for these derby events.
It's not like I didn't have to take the day off myself to be here, but my God, I am glad that I did. The Australia-New Zealand thing, there's the rivalry, but there's also the love, because we are the only guys that have each other this close, this side of the world. We don't get to play with other countries. It's not an opportunity we have. So there's camaraderie and competition. It's a fantastic thing to see. And just how these players are approaching this game, and they are coming back and refocusing themselves. And do we have, I can't quite see the Spank Alley penalty box from here, but we can see at least we have 2 jammers on track. We are the far side of the track, almost diagonally opposite the Jaggers.
May have 2 Team Australia blockers in the bin. It looks like a pack advantage to Team New Zealand.
And I can see the blue skates of Fearless jamming for New Zealand, taking advantage though, so that pack advantage New Zealand have maximised. However, Australia holding things up long enough to get Wheels out of the penalty box, and Wheels has completed their initial.
Fearless picking up 4 quick points and calling the jam for Team New Zealand, which means we have a lead change. New Zealand on 108 to Australia's 105, and I feel like this is going to be the tone for the second half.
I think so too, because look at the intensity that came in just there. Australia locking down New Zealand jammer as hard as they could so quickly. Fearless was calling that jam with serious intensity. They knew they needed to stop Australia from picking up even 1 point at the back.
Alrighty, on the jammer line now, that is Flying Fox for Australia.
And Glider pushing their way through, so this is a strategy change, because Glider has been blocking ferociously in the first period. Now, possibly to deal with Australia's defensive formations. Look at Spitfire, look at double whammy. We have got 2 up. And Pocket Rocket, brutal Australian defence there, which I think is why you can see Glider's strength and push there.
Flying Fox has completed initial pass, forcing the call-off from Glider.
And the only risk there, which it did not work in Australia's favour, having that strong defence so all over the jammer. New Zealand did pick up the 4 points, but were not able to get out and to get a subsequent scoring pass.
I'm not sure if it's particular to this game, but we are seeing some, I guess, tighter call-offs than we have seen in other games this weekend. Benji's less inclined to let these jams run.
Really good caller, actually. Nice pick-up, thanks, Purple Rain. You are absolutely right. These games between Australia and New Zealand, and particularly this match, this is the first time I've seen those very tight call-offs.
Lead jammer currently for Team Australia, that is a Godwin.
Coming in scoring pass.
And Chaos is out jamming for
New Zealand.
that is initial pass completed for Chaos. And 4 points picked up by Godwin and calling off the jam again.
And
Those quick take advantage of the lead while you have it and shut it
that's
down.
They're not using those opportunities. We did see it more where the lead jammer would wait and they would eat up a few more seconds of the game clock just as part of the strategy. Now they want to keep those seconds on the clock to maximize opportunities to get points. Is that Wheels coming back out to...
No, I don't believe. I think it's Ratbag taking this star for the first time this game.
Pink skates for Ratbag.
And that is Fearless jamming for Team New Zealand.
Looking little Ratbag working there, running onto the back of Skeletor, being held up by Whiskers. Rainbow Dash bracing. We've seen Rainbow Dash at the front. And here is that incredible shutdown. Spitfire coming up to offer some offence there for Ratbag. But now dropping back to catch Fearless. Nice work there by Spitfire, changing from offense to defense. Neither jammer is through. Look at the way these packs...
Nice hit out by Madness there, running Fearless back. But Ratbag also getting sent backwards by Rainbow Dash.
So look at how these blocking packs have sharpened up what they're doing. We do not have a jammer free yet, and we're almost halfway through the jam and we do not have a jammer free on their initial pass. We may be about to. Oh, so close. That was almost no back. Oh, Fearless, so close. I feel for these jammers. Look at the dig in the fight. Iris going up to assist Ratbag. Ratbag working, pushing hard. We may see Ratbag out.
That is a lead jammer with just 40 seconds left of this jam. It is Ratbag for Team Australia.
As the crowd goes wild, if you picked up that reaction from the audience in-house, and that is everyone in the audience was just so proud to see Ratbag finally fight the way through. They've got their scoring pass.
Fearless also completing initial pass and coming into the pack for four very fast points for Team New Zealand.
That is a skeleton pack out there at the moment. We've got 2 New Zealand blockers on track and only 3 Australians, so pack advantage Australia.
Looks like potentially running the jam a bit longer to get some Australian blockers out of the bin and capitalise on a thinner New Zealand pack.
Oh my God, I really needed that camera to refocus. That was the most magnificent call off by Dino Tello there. That arm signalling. I'm sorry. Bit of a local legend, the Dino Tello.
So on the scoreboard, there remains just 1 point in it. New Zealand 118 after a 6-point jam, an 8-point jam for Australia, taking them to 117.
This is going to come down to the wire, and it is going to be nail-biting every second. That looks like Chaos jamming for New Zealand.
And that is Wheels for
Patient
Australia.
jammer at the back. I could just through the legs of the officials see Chaos taking their time, waiting for the opportunities to present themselves. It worked.
Wheels is also out for initial pass.
Now Chaos on their scoring pass. Are they going to continue? Yes, they've skipped around on the outside. I can see the signals actually coming from the New Zealand bench, letting them know, play it, play it, play it, let this go.
Wheels out for 4 points for Australia as Chaos comes into the back of the pack for a second scoring
pass. Is that double
pass.
whammy? Yes, double whammy. Beautiful block out and yield back. Chaos looking to the bench saying, do you sure you want me to keep running this out?
Wheels is also back in the pack
And that's
now.
double whammy jumping through the New Zealand defence to make a beautiful little gateway for Wheels. We are getting some great moments to really see exactly how the blockers and jammers are working together. 8 points apiece on that one. No change in the lead. I could see the thinking from the bench coaches. If New Zealand's blockers had been able to lock Wheels down, but double whammy's offence in there was just beautiful. And that's something else I think maybe viewers at home, you don't realise. If you are the jammer, every single player in your colour is a doorway. So, and that's exactly what double whammy did. Oh, and this now. Pocket rocket. Oh.
So that is a penalty for Glider. So we now have a power jam for Flying Fox.
Picking up the crowd excitement on this one. So pack advantage New Zealand. Flying Fox coming in there, and we have seen Flying Fox has power and fight. Alarm her, knocking Flying Fox back. So that was Pocket Rocket coming up to make the gap.
4 points picked up by Flying Fox.
Manic Mushroom back from the penalty box for New Zealand. So Australia now using Manic Mushroom to make the pack at the back. Manic Mushroom trying to do one-on-one. It was the only thing they could do. They did force a change in Flying Fox's line, but Flying Fox coming back from that beautifully.
Glider is back on track from the Spank Alley penalty box.
And now this pack is moving again as the dynamic has changed. You can see Glider has taken the Star off.
And
Star
it has been
passed to
that
Manic Mushroom. And that is the initial pass for New Zealand. Glider now locked in defence. Black Widow on the chest of Flying Fox. Flying Fox calling it off.
And we have had a lead change. Currently, we have Australia on 137 after a 12-point jam for Flying Fox, with New Zealand 136.
Getting some great love online. Some yes, Fox, love you, Flying Fox. Yeah, wheels go Australia.
And also plenty of love for our friends in New Zealand.
Picking up on that jam, though, there was some beautiful work from the Australian team. No two ways about it. Oh, is that Ira? No, hang on. We've got my two.
That is
Iris.
Jamming for New Zealand.
It was Iris doing some one-on-one work. They did wind up with a penalty, so Fearless out for lead now. And the Star has...
So that is Godwin completing initial pass for Team Australia as Fearless comes through for 4 points for Team New Zealand.
Pack advantage New Zealand, and that is April Wheels knocking Glitter Bomb out, slowing this pack down. A nice little hop around the outside, but Fearless ducking through the inside line. New Zealand bench are signalling to them to just keep going this.
These
and communicating to
are
the
a bit
pack.
thinned out at the moment.
Oh, Godwin. Oh, Godwin. A beautiful footwork. Beautiful transition to take that, what could have been a fall or a block, and turn it into momentum.
Fearless calling the jam. A 12-point jam for Fearless, taking New Zealand to 138. Australia, a 7-point lead, 145. This could very much still go either way.
Absolutely. And you can see it was only it was 4 more points that New Zealand's managed to shave off Australia's lead there. And we have just under 20 minutes this period. So who is that? Is that Wheels lining up for Australia to jam?
The scoreboard doesn't know either. That is Chaos.
Not just me. I feel fine. I thought it was Chaos.
It is Wheels jamming for Australia and Chaos for Team New Zealand.
Glitter Bomb heading to the Spank and the penalty box as Wheels attacks the arms in that link. And the Star has passed for New Zealand to Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash trying to put on some pace. Wheels has a good lead as they reapproach the pack for their scoring pass. They are taken down. They have passed at 1. There's 2. Wheels is working and pushing it at the front.
Just sliding down the track on this
and
straightaway there and calling the jam.
All right, Australia picked up 4. New Zealand did pick up only 2 points there. Australia maintaining a lead.
9 points in it.
So Australia extending their lead by only 2 points.
That is Flying Fox out on the jammer line for Australia.
Oh, and it looks like Black Widow is coming back for another jam. We have no pack advantage anyone. Both teams with 1 player in the penalty box. So these formations of lining up. We do know Flying Fox will fight their way through a pack. And
but
look at them go.
Absolutely, so will Black Widow.
Oh, that is neck and neck. Flying Fox behind Black Widow. Black Widow is digging down. You can see them trying to get into their stride to put on pace. They are the first to face opposition. They're running into the green.
But it was a case of more that it was more a race between the jammer refs as to who was lead jammer as opposed to who was which
Wasn't it?
skater was out in front.
Amazing, amazing. New Zealand have brought Flying Fox to a stop. None of us saw that coming. It hasn't happened easily before. Black Widow has gone through.
Flying Fox also threw for 4 points.
Flying Fox is yelling to their bench that they are the lead jammer. I think they're expecting to be told to call this one off before Black Widow can score again. Flying Fox, though, is not bucking the system. They are going with their bench call. They are now being held up by Alarm Her. That is Glider and Manic Mushroom there. Black Widow equally held up.
Just absolutely solid tripods from both of these teams, but that is jam called. And that lead is down to 6 points. Australia 157 to New Zealand 151.
Shaving another 3 points off Australia's lead there now. Fearless coming back to jam for New Zealand against Godwin. For Australia, we do... yes, pack advantage, Australia, and they are sending double whammy to do a fence. They are trusting their tripod.
And that is Godwin,
yes.
lead jammer for Australia.
Excellent strategy, executed perfectly there by the Australians. Fearless, big fight, held up with by Iris, double whammy being braced by April O'Wheels. Glitter Bomb rejoining the pack from the penalty box. Trying desperately to bridge
That is
their teammates in.
4 points for Godwin.
Now New Zealand has a moment, and I think we actually have had a star pass. We have.
That
Manic Mushroom does have the star in their hand, but they are knocked off track by Spitfire. Alarm Her getting in place so that Spitfire cannot yield Manic Mushroom back.
Glitter Bomb really doing everything they can to prevent Godwin from getting through again, but Godwin is through for another 4 points. And I believe Glitter Bomb may have earned a penalty for her efforts.
And Manic Mushroom has so far been unable to clear this pack. Iris being braced. Oh my gosh. Iris and Spitfire being braced by double whammy. Double whammy now handing over the brace position to Flying Fox to go and assist.
That is another 4 points for Godwin. Manic Mushroom is definitely feeling this one.
Absolutely.
Godwin just zooming
round
through
and
the
round.
outside line for another 4 points.
Now New Zealand getting their two blockers back. They've got Glitter Bomb and Fearless have come back from the penalty box. So no wonder Manic Mushroom's been having such a hard time with only 2 New Zealand blockers on track. Now we're seeing the shift in dynamic. Oh, look at Manic Mushroom's legs working, how they are managing to keep that forward momentum. Meanwhile, Godwin, one last 4-point pass and no points for New Zealand.
That is the jam clock timing out, and that was a 20-point jam for Godwin, giving Australia a bit more space to breathe, taking them to 177 to New Zealand's 151. We are we're halfway through the second half.
We are indeed. And looks like Chaos will be jamming for New Zealand.
I'm not sure who that is for Australia.
I can see the blockers though, number 6. So that's
I want to say Wheels, but I don't think it is.
6 is a Cat Crusader. There we go. Okay, so here's a problem I have. Because we put the numbers down in terms of which digit appears first, not in numerical order, my brain and I are having a hard time finding this 6. Number 6 happens after number 53 and before number 62 on our list. But yes, so we can at least see Cat Crusader. We've got a team time out going on. I think that is a great idea after that last jam. That was epic. That is a lot of mental fatigue from that sort of gameplay. Oh. Curly whistle coming there. And yes, Michelle, I agree with you. This is absolutely incredible derby. It has been said several times to me by different people here today, and I was talking actually with one of the officials, Jim Credible, has represented Australia as a player and as an official for years, and they think this is some of the finest roller derby they've ever seen. The athleticism, the skills of these players, they may be juniors, but they are giving high level
On
sport.
track, we have Chaos jamming for New Zealand, getting run back by the Team Australia defence. Meanwhile, Wheels having a tough time against the New Zealand tripod at the front.
Chaos holds in tight, taking hit, looking at when taking the block back to madness.
Oh, some beautiful footwork there by
Wheels.
Wheels to stay in bounds and also complete initial pass. But lead jammer Chaos coming back around and about to hit the pack for
Fearless
a
is-
first scoring pass.
Fearless taking their time on that approach there. They do not want penalties. Yes, the clock is against them. They need more points sooner, but penalties will end a game. Oh, beautiful takedown at the front of the pack there. That looks like Glider hitting Wheels out, yielding Glider back as far as they can, but the Australian defence getting in the way, so there's that yield back was truncated.
That is 4 points for Chaos.
These packs working so hard. Wheels somehow getting contained. That is quite an achievement. Wheels, you can see a little of the wind out of their sails. No surprises there.
A great pass there from Chaos, just able to
Now the
cruise around the
Australians
inside
coming
apex.
up to give assist. A star has a pass to
That
Cat
is-
Crusader. And look at the pace that Cat Crusader is putting on. Oh, and that assist from Dynamite. Perfect time. Perfectly timed assist. Dynamite to open up that outside line for Fearless's last scoring pass.
12 points picked up there by Team New Zealand. Them to 163. 4 points to Australia. Still maintaining their lead on 181, but 163, 19 points in roller derby. It's not very much.
All right, so Fearless back up to jam for New Zealand against, will that be Wheels? No,
I
it's
do not
no,
believe
number 3,
so.
Nels Bells. I saw it, Nels Bells.
This is the first time we've seen Nels Bells jam this game.
And I'll tell you what, as a blocker, they are so hard to spot in these packs, so I have not been noticing. They are such a powerhouse.
That is Nels Bells, lead jammer for Australia.
They were not falling for any of that New Zealand gameplay. New Zealand trying to carry them to either inside or outside line. They kept themselves in the middle of the track.
New Zealand have passed the star to Rainbow Dash, who is out for initial pass, but Nels Bells calls the jam.
Brilliant, intense bit of gameplay there. Very smart gameplay. So, Australia maintaining their lead. I can see Manic Mushroom, Gemski and Glider heading onto the track for New Zealand. They will be blocking for Chaos coming back to jam for New Zealand. Who is that? Is that Godwin back? Yep,
I believe that is Godwin on the jammer line for Team Australia.
Godwin's going to be assisted there. Looks like Ratbag. Oh!
Chaos
Fearless.
running down the
Chaos.
inside line to pick up lead jammer for Team New Zealand. But we've already had a quick... no.
Manic Mushroom one-on-one. And that is...
A cut track for Godwin. So this is a power jam for
So
Chaos
let's
currently.
see what the packs do. Now this pack is moving faster than I would like if I was the New Zealand jammer at this point in time, but now it's been brought to a halt. And New Zealand getting in between the Australian defence, trying to keep them apart, because you can see, look at Iris go when Iris and April O'Wheels are working together. Fearless is having a hard time. We've got Ratbag staying low and small to avoid being a hazard. Also to avoid getting your fingers stood on, which is really unpleasant. All right, so yes, Australian defence has worked. Godwin now back out of the penalty box. It is no longer a New Zealand power jam.
And Godwin is out for initial pass for Team Australia. Chaos just getting run back over and over again by the Australia
Manic
defense.
Mushroom working as a little bit of a snowplow there for Chaos.
Though we do currently have a break for an injured skater.
Let's just say a down skater at this stage. We don't know injured. I think we've got to come up with a better word than that, because a player can be down, they can be rattled, it could be winded. They may have taken a knock to the head that they're not certain, and we always want to check anything out first. Let's hope it's not an injury, but I love to see we're getting, they're getting treated and seen to, so they will be taken very well care of. Meanwhile, that was an 8-point jam for New Zealand, so shortening Australia's lead down a fraction again. Still 14 points in Australia's favour. 171 points New Zealand, 185 Australia. Oh dear God, we're on camera. Who the hell did that? Jen from Sports Connection Australia has been bringing you, is streaming you the action here on Track 2 all weekend. So thank you so much, Jen, for bringing this to the people at home. Thank you guys for joining us. It does actually, you're the reason that this is a sport. Otherwise, it's just a game. Without an audience, it is just a game. So thank you so much for being here. We know your players all know that you're with them and supporting them, even if you couldn't be present. And we are very, very pleased to have you here with us at the Junior Roller Derby World. I can't even words. Junior Roller Derby Association World Championships 2025 here at Mount Warren in Brisbane, Australia. So while both our teams are taking some time and using this opportunity to refocus, recenter themselves.
Why don't we take a look at those penalty overlays?
Yeah, let's have a look at some of our stats. It does feel as if, actually, I'm not going to say it. I was saying things yesterday and then they would happen. I'm not jinxing anyone. I'm just
I never talk about an empty penalty box as an announcer. It's the surefire way someone's going to go there. But we've got quite a few skaters in the danger zone on Team New Zealand.
Running on 6.
We've got Dynamite, Glitter Bomb, and Fearless all sitting on 5 penalties and a few on 3 as well, which is probably safe at this point of things, but you want to keep your hands to yourself.
Indeed. How is Australia going? I did think, they have been doing better on the penalties, so we don't have anyone in the danger zone. We got a couple danger zone adjacent.
Ratbag, Spitfire, and April Wheel all sitting on 4 penalties, and again, quite a few on 3.
But no, that's looking very good there, and so we're watching our benches. Now, I'm not entirely sure what to do with this overlay. Have you used this one before, Purple Rain? I have not had the privilege of working with a lot of this technology. It's been a bit of a 5-year break for me from commentating.
So to my understanding, this one is points per jam. So the bottom axis is which jam we were in. And
so look,
then we've
Australia
got the score
has been
coming up.
fairly consistent. They were reasonably low. They hit an early spike and then have been maintaining quite a nice trajectory across the for the duration of the game. New Zealand were not as high. They had a sudden spike, which would have been that last jam in the first period, and they are fighting really hard to shadow Australia's points. Fantastic. We're hearing from the crowd. That's the applause. Yes, our skater is up. That is Ratbag from Australia was down.
And I am hearing from Bob de Quickly that this is going to restart in the jam that we were in as per the JRDA rule set.
Fantastic. Thank you for filling us in on that bit of information, Bob. There are some differences between the rule sets. Not a great deal, actually, when you read through them, the highlighted sections for the JRDA rules. There aren't a great deal of difference. A lot of them are purely considerations for the safety requirements of our younger skaters.
We were talking yesterday about our enjoyment of the everyone fouling out needs a support person policy.
Thank you. I think that is a great idea. This chaperone, if you have to be escorted because you have fouled out, yes.
But back on track, we have Godwin for Australia.
And that was Chaos for New Zealand. And here we're seeing it again. All right, these defensive formations. I've seen Spitfire. And so Manic Mushroom, I think, is in amongst, or was trying to give an assist in that Australian formation.
But as per JRDA rules, initial passes do not have to be fought through again. So
these are the scoring passes. We're straight into the scoring once they reset and restarted this jam.
Now, did you see whether that jam, was that the clock concluding or was that the lead jammer powers from the previous jam being used to call that jam?
I missed that. I do apologise. So that's one of the slight problems with those pauses. Your brain also falls out. You get up to pace with the gameplay.
My eyes were on Godwin and not on either Chaos or Donatello.
Do apologise. Oh, Black Widow back, and Black Widow fighting and jagging on that inside. Beautiful hold.
And that is Wheels out for Team Australia, also completing initial pass.
Just past Rainbow Dash. Now Australia trying to form up, and a New Zealand trying to hold Australia apart to get Black Widow through for points and hold Wheels up at the back there. As soon as Black Widow is out, Australia are dropping back to break apart the New Zealand defence. But Rainbow Dash and their signature move, the hit to the outside and yield back. As Black Widow is going around again, New Zealand trying to change the momentum of this game. They're using this opportunity to claw away more of Australia's lead. We have just lost Skeleton from New Zealand to the pack, and
that is another 4 points for Australia, picked up by Wheels.
And that is when New Zealand bench gives Black Widow the okay to call that jam off.
10 points in it.
So 4-point jam for Australia and 9-point jam for New Zealand. That's another 5 points off Australia's lead. 7 minutes, just over 7 minutes on the clock left to play in this game. We are coming down to the home stretch.
That is a Flying Fox for Australia lining up against Fearless for New Zealand.
And what I am seeing at this point, you can expect at this point things to become more fast and furious. What I'm seeing them becoming is fast and focused.
Oh, big
incredible hit out.
Rainbow Dash.
But did the jammer notice? The jammer did see that Rainbow Dash did jump out of line, but they also got an out of play penalty. But that has taken the a little bit of the wind out of Wheels' sails. Oh, sorry, Flying Fox sails.
And also taking a trip on Inkspill.
Oh, Fearless completing their initial, Australia calling it. We are working the clock here. So it is the point of the game. Ooh, it's going to be very interesting to see what Australia chooses to do with the clock at this point. If they can get lead, then they control this game. They are ahead on points. There are only 6 minutes left. They can use, if they can get lead, they can use that to simply bleed the clock. If they get lead, I want to see what is Australia going to do with that opportunity.
So on track now, that is Godwin back out for Australia, picking up lead jammer, and that is Chaos for Team New Zealand.
And this is very much what we saw yesterday. It was in the last minutes of the game that Australia really seemed to consolidate their gameplay and their strategy, and that New Zealand were just not quite capable to breaking that apart. Now, New Zealand had that experience yesterday, so they are not going to be surprised by this situation, and they are going to have their own way of coming back. So let's see what they can do in these last minutes of this game.
4 points picked up by Godwin. We've got a great view of Chaos currently working against the Australian defensive wall.
Fantastic way of moving and working too. But look at them go. April O'Wheel.
And a very sneaky star pass to Rainbow Dash for Team New Zealand.
And now Team Australia calling it.
8 points picked up by Australia there, taking them to 205. New Zealand on 183. Bit under 5 minutes left.
12 20-point jams are possible in theory, but with the focus of both of these teams, I don't know what we're going to see. I honestly do not know what we're going to see. At this moment, I'm not willing to call this game. We've got Black Widow back jamming for New Zealand. Hit out at the front there.
I would suggest saving your money.
Jumping back in, but what is happening? The Australian jammer is held up so much.
But these packs are getting spread further and further apart,
and
and Black Widow through the lead jammer.
You saw them using the edges on that skate on the outside, pushing back against the outside line to stay in bounds. The ankle was actually flexing from where I could see.
A big hit on wheels there from Glider.
Black Widow is going through. Wheels held in. Iris coming in to assist. Is that... Whoa. 1-2-1. 3-2-1. Madness assisting. Iris assisting.
That is initial pass completed for Wheels. Black Widow, a few scoring passes in already.
Black Widow's looking to their bench. They're communicating. The bench wanted Black Widow to keep going. Black Widow letting them know that they are winded. They have lost their lungs. 8 points. 8-point jam for New Zealand. We've got 14 points in it, 3 minutes on the clock, and 2 foul outs.
No, two,
not quite
two on 6.
Two players on 6.
14 New Zealand.
Oh, this is a nail biter in every sense of the term.
We've got Godwin back out for Australia, but lead jammer from New Zealand is Chaos.
Alarm her off to the penalty box for New Zealand.
And
Manic
I
Mushroom.
think Alarm her aware it is number 7. Oh, unfortunately, Godwin sent to the power at the Spank Alley penalty box for a cut track. So it is a New Zealand power jam.
This is not what Australia wanted. This is what New Zealand wanted. I think this is also possibly what the crowd wanted, because we are loving this gameplay.
The New Zealand crowd absolutely loving it at the moment.
At this point in the game yesterday, Australia had locked it down. They kept rolling their lead out. This was the same position, but now this time New Zealand has the opportunity to claw it back and see if they can swing this game in their favour. Gorgeous hit out to the inside by Madness there.
Godwin is back on track from the Spank Alley penalty box.
And Fearless looking quite winded, looking to the bench, being told to call that one off.
There is just 3 points in this with 1 minute and 40 seconds left on the game clock. 202 points to New Zealand. Australia out in front on 205.
Oh,
what a way to end this game. The third place playoff for the female division.
This is magnificent. This is incredible quality athleticism and sport. This is Wheels fighting at the front of the pack. No pack was called. Penalties are going to be assigned.
Black Widow lead jammer for New Zealand. Wheels also completing initial pass.
Pack advantage Australia. We lost. Oh,
no
Manic Mushroom coming back from the penalty box.
That was some solid offense from Manic Mushroom out of the bin.
Manic Mushroom is another smaller player that I haven't physically seen as much, because they just vanish in amongst the mix, but they deliver. Much like Bells Nels, they deliver such impact.
Black Widow has picked up a scoring pass.
And a penalty, and a cut track penalty.
Australia currently 1 point behind. I believe Wheels has picked up some points, but has not completed the scoring pass.
Definitely has picked up points with that. Oh, but
and this will be a 2-minute jam.
that was not a point picked up. The star was not on Wheels' head when they passed the down skater. The star not currently in play. Points are not being scored.
The period clock has just timed out, so this will be the last jam with 40 seconds left.
And now Nels Bells getting the star on their helmet. Now the star is in play. Now points are being scored.
Black Widow returning to the track from the Spank Alley penalty box.
Fighting against both jammers. No, this crowd is going wild. They are on their feet.
We can only hear ourselves even think because we have headsets.
It is amazing. Both jammers out. There's more points.
Beautiful
now,
little apex
here we
jump
go.
there by Nels Bells.
Manic Mushroom held up at the back there by those Australian blockers. Black Widow blocking their way past those same blockers.
3,
Nels Bells getting
2, 1.
My God! That is incredible. The scores are unofficial. I'm not going to go there. Everyone is until that becomes official.
Unofficially, a final scores: New Zealand 211 points, Australia 213 points.
This is world-class sport, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we come here for. Well done, Junior Roller Derby Australia. Well done, Australia. Well done, New Zealand. You are not going to see a better quality sport this side
There
of
is,
the screen anytime soon.
while we are just
lost for
waiting
words.
for those rolling whistles, there is plenty more Derby action coming up. Next, we have the Open Gender Division Grand Final on track 1, which will be Team US versus France.
Please stay online, ladies and gentlemen. Junior Roller Derby is the bomb. This is where you want to be.
This is the future of this sport.
Congratulations, everyone involved. Thank you so much for having us. I've been Sweet Fanny Adams.
I have been Purple Rain. It looks like we do have our scoreboard flicked to final score now. Australia 213, narrowly taking the win over New Zealand 211.